container and everything.
I know. We are
Got the
live,
batteries and
y'all.
everything.
Boom, 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 boom. We are live. Wait, let's turn it.
So
Hold on.
In the show, you are, and all I see is the
banner. There we
okay.
go.
There we go. Oh, maybe I should do like this.
I thought I heard Fee's voice.
turn back. Yeah,
There you go. Like, wait.
Okay.
What up?
Yeah.
Steve, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
beautiful people.
Hello.
Turn the
Hello.
camera
Row!
What up, Ro? We're listening to Ro P. Hill right now. Listening to Ro P. Hill right now.
I gotta get me a glass of wine.
That's what we doing. Go ahead.
It's 1 o'clock.
I want to steal that. 1 o'clock.
I don't drink wine. It's yak o'clock. Or bourbon.
That's it.
From his home, every day feels the same. No sunshine, just rain.
It's a vocal right there.
Time to sit and complain. When my heart is aching, can you take that away?
Yes. That is Miss Ro P. Hill, who is on with us tonight. She's on with us tonight. So we got a lot of guests tonight. I'm excited about this conversation because a lot of stuff has changed.
Wardrobe change. Sorry, y'all.
A lot of stuff has changed. I don't know about y'all, but I was out there for a little bit, and dating is not the same. Dating is not the same as it was 10 years ago. It is not.
What's changed?
Say you was out there for a little bit.
A little tiny bit.
A little tiny bit.
Just a little bit.
Not long enough to really experience the changes. You just see the
Thank
changes
you,
of
Mike.
all.
What?
You just see the changes from all of the nonsense that's posted on social media.
Yeah.
All of these great expectations when you got little to bring to the table.
Right. Like I've just been seeing too many memes and posts that's going viral with women with these high expectations about their hair and nails have to get done before the first date and
I don't see those women.
Yeah, like restaurants.
That ain't nothing. That ain't on my algorithm.
It's not. I know.
I think it's because I'm following entertainment stuff. Maybe I don't know.
I see everything.
Entertainment stuff, lifestyle stuff. I follow all that stuff. So yeah, I do. I see a lot of stuff that sometimes I don't even want to see because it'd be so stupid. It does. But yeah, just and it's the women. I don't know about y'all, but it's the women. It's not the.
So what you doing? You dating? You was on a dating scene with both men and women? Like what you?
Yeah, but I'm saying what I'm seeing on social media is posts about women with their expectations of men are supposed to pay for all of this stuff and they're supposed to take you on shopping sprees and that you can't go to Cheesecake Factory. It's always the women. I don't see guys complaining about, or maybe they're just not in my feed, huh? I don't know.
No. I'm just gonna say that yes, us women are very, very delusional nowadays when it comes to dating. Like the expectation of a man getting your nails done because he decides to take you out. Now, you as a woman, if you want to get your hair, nails, and stuff done before you want to date, that's a difference. But to expect a man to actually pay for it, like I don't know you. Like, why would I, you know what I'm saying, do all of this? Now, maybe the second or third date, he may want to do it. But the first date, come on now.
I ain't even doing that on the second or third date. Like, we gotta be together.
Well, hold on.
I'm just saying.
Can you get on the third date?
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, but to expect it automatically, like on the first date, that is delusional. It's crazy. And then it's nothing wrong with going to like Cheesecake Factory or places like that. Hell, we can have a picnic in the park and that don't cost nothing.
Right.
But it's really women who are saying that it's men that need to pay to get their nails done to go on a date.
Yes.
If you invite me out, it's like if you invite me out on a date, I expect you to get my hair and nails done before we go on the date.
There was another one that was trending. The girl, him and the girl went to, the woman and the guy went to the mall. Okay. They were out and he said that they were going to go to the mall. So she's picking out stuff and you see her in the line with these bags. And she expected that because they were going to the mall while they were out, that he was taking her shopping. And she cusses him out in the line. Like, you're supposed to be paying for this. You said we were going to the mall. He said, I didn't say that I was paying for everything. Like,
yeah, I'll buy you an outfit.
Yeah, like
that. Yeah, no, it's a lot.
I don't even like to go to the mall, so I think my question would have been, "What we going to the mall for?"
Right.
Like,
right.
He would have had to make his intentions
but here's
known.
The thing, like, I agree with you. If you say we going to the mall, like if I say, okay, we going to the mall, like there is an expectation in that I'm taking you to the mall to get something. If I say we're going to the mall, like the mall is not a date.
Right.
No.
So what are we really going to the mall for?
Yeah.
Right.
If you're like, oh, I got to go pick something up. I got to go pick up a shirt or something. We got to stop.
Then you should not be expecting him to take you to that you're getting anything.
Yeah, but you can't just say we going to the mall. You need to be
but you should. But you added that caveat to say
exactly.
I'm going to pick up, a pair of pants or whatever. So she should not be expecting anything. But if a dude says, "Let's go to the mall," my follow-up question is going to be, "What we going to the mall for?" Because I don't even go to the mall.
Right. I'm with you, Kashonda. I'm not a mall person. I go specifically to a store to get something specific, and then I get out. So I'm not going to the mall to just walk around just because. So especially if
he would have to say, "Oh, I'm going to take you shopping," or and even then I'm gonna probably be like, I can go to online.
I'll send you my link, my wish list.
Like my wish list.
Yeah, but I do see a lot of unrealistic expectations. Even when people are dating, like I saw something where the lady got mad at the guy because she asked her boyfriend to send her money for lunch. I think he either sent her $20 or $30, and she was like, $30 is not enough. I need like $100 or something. Where are you going to get lunch from?
For lunch?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, she got all upset in her feelings and everything, and I'm like, that's ridiculous.
I've never been that woman. Like, I feel like the less you ask for, the more you'll get. Like, I've never been the one to ask a man for anything unless we truly in a relationship and it's like, damn, I really need something and they know I'm going through something. But I don't know. I've never been that way. And I used to have friends of mine tell me, well, girl, you gotta get something to get, like, you gotta ask. And I'm like, I don't know. I never felt, I don't know. It's like, if I can't do it for myself, I wouldn't dare ask somebody else to do it for me.
I agree.
There you go. That right there.
That's
if I
the key
can't
right
do it
there.
for myself, I'm not gonna ask somebody else to do it for me.
That is the key.
If I really need help,
out there,
for help.
But I know a girl I was real close with. Real close. I don't want to put her name, but she was dating a gentleman, and he was a contractor overseas, and he was, buying her nice little gifts. It's like, oh, well, you like them shoes, I get it. Then she started getting comfortable, and then he was buying more stuff, and then she started getting comfortable asking for stuff, and the next thing you know, her kids asking for stuff, and then it was like, and I kept telling her, you gonna lose that man. That man gonna see you are using him, you gonna lose him. She did, but it wasn't, he was married though.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna send me, if I say basically money, some lunch money, and you
should have led with that, Kashonda.
You have to make it work.
Nah, that's good. That's how you draw people in.
You should have led with that, Kashonda.
No, she shouldn't have. Because if she would have said he was married in the front, you wouldn't have listened. You wouldn't have been involved.
I would have just been like, well, she should, because he's going home to his wife. So
right.
No, they was supposed to get a divorce, and it was, one of them saga things. But, ultimately, that's why your date married men, because he's married.
Right.
So,
well, he married and he had to pay like he weighed. He wanted to hide some shit and do all it. That's what he had to do.
Exactly. And when the wife found out that them checks was short, he had to cut some shit. And so
and it was her. She was the first one, huh?
You had to go.
Wow. Well, that's what we're here to talk about, because I've just been seeing some stuff that's just amazing to me. That the stuff that I'm seeing. Okay, so my daughter keeps waving at me and she's irritating me. So I'm going to pause. Yes, ma'am. No.
She want to use the truck.
Is Devin here?
He's been here.
Oh, okay, then yes. But you need to change them shorts. You're not going out with them shorts on. Okay, fine.
Okay, get it right, Mama Bear. Get him in check.
Okay, y'all. So, Dante, Ropi, Fee, Kashonda, are you single? I don't know. Kashonda,
Did you just say I don't know?
I don't.
We're not going to talk about Kashonda
sometimes
tonight.
you are, sometimes you're not. Maybe a little in the middle.
No. I definitely was not single. I definitely was not.
We ain't say was. We saying are you?
Today
is
right
complicated.
Today is complicated.
Today is complicated. Okay, so can I include you in the singles questions, or can we include?
We were all at one time, so we can
right. I can still answer from a single perspective.
Because yeah.
Okay. Love you. Talk about that later. Okay, so Dante, we're gonna have our guests introduce themselves. Mr. Dante, introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do, and how long you been single.
That's a great question. The last one. So everybody, my name is Dante Bland. I own my own business. I do marketing, advertising. I'm a big relationship person. How long have I not been in a relationship? It's been like 8+ years I've been single. I was divorced a few years back, and I've been single since.
Okay.
And then, like single, like. So
is there a reason?
What's single?
Like no one thinks I'm in a relationship with them. Like I'm not. There's nobody like, man. I thought we were in a relationship. No, it's like I'm single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Someone's gonna ask. You were asking something.
I said yeah. So is there a reason why you're still single after your divorce?
So at first it was a lot of just wanting to grow. Took some time away. Glad I did it as a man. So that way, whatever conclusion I had as far as how I wanted to maneuver in my next relationship or just interact with women, wanted to have a different mindset, because no one's perfect. I wasn't a guy cheating or anything, but I knew there's some areas I needed to grow in. And so
I could dig that.
Yeah, men don't grow if they keep being fed. You gotta let them starve a little bit, and then they'll figure out, okay, what I do right.
Not necessarily, because I'm in my second marriage, and I was married 16 years before I got divorced. And so but we grew up together. We met in college. So we started dating at 18 and 19, got married at 24 and 25. So by 38 is like, so I learned and grew during my marriage. So once I got divorced, it was like, okay, in my head, like I'm not getting married again. But when you meet somebody and it's like, oh, okay, I could do this again.
Oh, yeah.
So
me was a little bit different, and what I was talking about was a little bit different too. I'll talk about some guys need to mature a little bit in some areas, and sometimes if you just keep on rewarding the relationship, they're never going to step back and say, hey, this is what I need growing. That's what I'm talking about. And some they just grow, they can do in the relationship with a safe space, so they just do it. For me, I didn't need to keep on like jumping from relationship. I need to just take some time for myself. I hear what you're saying though. But yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you knew that you needed to do that for yourself, because some people don't take the time to with themselves.
That's how you had all the guys on the podcast be complaining about women because they still hurt and they haven't healed from the last relationship, and they keep rambling about the same stuff. And you only hear them talk about the insecurities of what they don't have at the moment.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, I wasn't gonna be that guy. I wasn't gonna be that guy.
Yeah, like wanting to have 2 wives, but you're not working.
Can't afford yourself.
Yeah, it's like it's like there's so many layers to, like, there's a lot of men who want multiple wives, but like when they're doing that, a lot of them don't understand, like you get some guys who like they still want to go and play video games, and they still want they want women to go and serve them. Like that's the whole goal of why they want 2 wives. They don't realize that you actually got more responsibility. So whether that's financially, emotionally, your time, you better like women. Like you better actually like women, because you talk about like 2, 3 wives, whatever. Like there's no, like, you're not just using for sex. And so a lot of guys, they be like, in my opinion, emotionally attracted to men and then physically attracted to women.
Ooh.
Say again?
Say it again.
They be emotionally attracted to men, but they're physically attracted to women. And you can tell by their actions, because everything they complain about is like stuff that a lot of women just do. I'm like, they be complaining about women. Like, you want to be a dude in a woman's body, and they expect to have the same expectations from you.
Somebody said, damn.
But that's what most of them be doing. And so when they talk about they want 2 wives or 3, they don't even know what they're signing up for. That means like there's 2 women on the periods.
And maybe at the same time.
And then watch this. And then what happens technically, usually, this is scientifically proven. When usually they'll adapt to being on the same cycle, the same household after a while.
Absolutely.
So guess what? You ain't getting 2 people at the same time.
Right, and you got to deal with all of those emotions. Little
fantasy they have in their head, like, oh, wait, when she won't have sex, I get to go have sex with the other one. No, buddy.
No, she's bleeding too.
No, buddy. You better
on the same cycle.
That's right.
You a double servant now. Like, you a double servant. So you better be like, you better be, hey, honey, I got your chocolates that you like, or hey, honey, let me rub your feet. You better be able to adjust quick. Where one's like, when she's feeling moody, she may be like, you gotta like clean, make sure you got the whole house clean, because she ain't touching nothing. It's not sit around, you got 2 maids. But so when these guys be saying they want 2 wives, like, for me, I desire to have multiple wives. I would like to be able, but it's for a different reason than I think every other guy does. When you see on social media, they just want to have sex with multiple women. That's all they want, and get an excuse for it. They're a cheater, and they want to be able to cheat and get an excuse for it. But if you can't be faithful with one, why you asking for multiple? And so, yeah, it's just another social media issue. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So a lot of men be saying they want more wives, but they don't really know what they're signing up for. I've met a lot of guys, and they be complaining about women all day. I'm like, man, like you didn't know what you just signed up for, and like, they got no emotional intelligence or nothing. So that's my little rant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We appreciate that.
Yes.
Yes.
I completely felt all of that.
I feel all the time watching it. I'm like, and then they wouldn't be signing up for these guys. I'm like, this guy just wanted, like, he got no emotional intelligence. He can't stand you and your kids. He's running away every 5 seconds he can. Like, I've met a lot of guys, and a lot of them wouldn't be signing up for him because they got this idea of like, they be signing up just because they think about sex. That's all they got. They got an illusion in their head what they think he's gonna do in the bed, and not think about anything else when it comes to that man. And
women are meant to be servants in lots of categories.
What?
Little Terry.
Who said that?
Little Terry said that. He's been on
So are men.
Terry, you know what I gotta say? Little Terry, can I give my comment to little Terry? Terry, so here's my view, and maybe this will help you out relationships a little bit. But I was gonna be real. I think when it comes to men, what we need to be doing is we should not be thinking about women in relationships about them serving us. Excuse me, you hear my sister watching from my mom as she works. But so for a lot of men, they be thinking women are there to serve them. They're not there to serve you. That's not. So you gotta hear me out when it comes to it. It's like you need to have a mission, and then women should be submitting to your mission. And then from there, you are serving the people under that's supposed to be following you. So that's where you be like, hey, babe, what do you need? What makes you happy? Because you're serving already the mission. So you don't got no mission. They can't serve. They can't submit to nothing. So they're gonna be frustrated. That's where you get women asking those million questions, like, you know when guys like is leading women on, she keep having to ask, so what are we?
Where are we going? Where you leading me? Where are you leading me?
Because he
don't have a mission.
The only thing I think the only thing a man really need to be concerned about is like
this nigga tripping.
Okay, come on, say it. Say it. I heard all that garbage. I see how women act when they're around me. I see how women act when they're around me versus when they interact with all the other dudes. It's night and day. And spend a little bit of time in hearing me, they completely different viewpoint than most of the guys. Yeah. Call me simp, call whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care about pressing no grown man. I want wife and kids.
And he said what he said.
I said what I said. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not the guy who's like, man, you tripping, man. Yeah, that was me. This is what I've been doing. I don't care. That's why your wife's frustrated. That's why your girl's frustrated. You don't know what you're doing. Call me all the names. I'll make sure when I have a woman to be happy, I'm putting a foot down, and I got a standard, and I'm not gonna change it. But a grown man says, like you, or a woman says, I can raise my standard, but I ain't gonna lower it down for you, especially on a grown man. You ain't my daddy.
I just want to say that's why your wife is frustrated.
That's why your wife frustrated.
That's why your wife's frustrated. Your girl's frustrated.
Mike,
I can tear them apart. And some of them don't want to listen because they be looking like, so how many women you got, how much money you got, how much power and influence you got. And if they don't see that, they don't hear a thing. Keep on going long enough, and so either one's going to show. Either the women are going to eventually get with me, and then you'll see the result of it, and you can wait and have a miserable life. Or guess what? The women don't want it, and then this energy dies, and then it's left with y'all. Whatever, it's up to y'all when we get at the end of the day. But I ain't gonna change myself for nobody. I'm gonna keep raising my standard.
Yeah. You did left. We do that, y'all.
What we gotta say? You got anything to say, buddy?
No.
Let the truth show in time. Stand down, be the 50-year-old sitting around still single, wonder why you don't got nobody, and all your player days are gone when you're in your 30s. You're playing around, spending the same old game, wearing the same little hat and jersey you wore in the 90s or whatever.
All right. Not too much, Dante.
What? Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
It's gonna look the same way for the guys my age. I'm 34. There's some guys who never gonna there's some guys. Let's see. He probably playing around, but we'll see. I don't care about the time. Let's ask your wife. Ask her how she feels.
He said ask your wife.
He put emphasis on that. He put emphasis on the.
Bring her to the chat.
Ask her.
Bring her to the chat.
Ask her private. Don't put her on spot like this. You ask her in private.
Tell your wife to get on the chat. Tell your wife to get on the chat.
Ask her. Don't have her on here embarrassing him. Possibly.
No. If he about it, it's either ask her loud.
It's probably the problem. Go talk to your wife, man to man. Like, answer your wife and say, like, hey, honey, is there anything you think I can improve on or grow on? Do you feel like go talk to her?
We actually had
argue with a grown man
monthly.
Don't argue with no grown man. I don't got time for that. Make sure your wife's happy. Forget if I like you or agree with your opinion.
Yes. Woo, Lord. Okay. So Dante.
Great intro.
What are you looking for?
What am I looking for? I look someone who loves me for me.
But that's a safe space is one of the biggest part. But yeah,
Someone loves me for me, and I can be my normal self,
and then I feel like get away from me.
I love that. I know it ain't my turn. I want to chime in because
go for it.
Chime in at any time.
I seen something the other day on a social media. I don't remember where, but she said how you know your people, whether it's in a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is that when you can allow your inner child to be open and out with this person, then that's how you know that's your people. If you can't, that's a safe space. If you can't, if you don't feel safe and you can't be yourself, funny, like he said it in a childish, playful way. When you be like literally, that's his inner child coming out. Like if I can't be that around you, then I don't want it.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
Right. Because I know I'm
that's
goofy as hell. So
yeah,
and
that's a safe space to even like make mistakes, not do things perfect,
right, and give grace.
Give grace. Because I'm gonna give them grace. I'm gonna be direct, but like I need a safe space. So if you don't really like me, you ain't gonna do that. If you don't really like the stage I'm at as a person and can respect that as I grow, you're not like, then yeah, you go somewhere with that. Because but that's a big foundation part. There's other things I can say too, like on Black woman, they gotta be black. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. So
Dante, how old are you?
34.
He said 34.
34.
I'm turning 35 this year. April 13th.
Okay,
Aries, big Aries energy.
You gotta let us know what you're doing for your birthday.
I want to do it because I got my passport. I want to be able to like go to Costa Rica or something, but we gotta see because I gotta save up all that money. I gotta save all the money for that.
Refill.
Yeah. But I don't know.
What you drinking? Okay.
Oh Lord.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift.
TP, I got that grape Hennessy. What's in my cup is in my cup.
Okay.
It's like grape juice from here, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, Conscious Johnny Verse. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are and what are you looking for?
Peace and love, everyone. I'm Fee, also known Conscious Johnny Verse. That's my alter ego and other names, when I do my poetry and everything else. I am a business owner. My brand is Fee's Focus. Currently, I've been in business for 5 years now. Most of the time now, lately, I'm doing more of like a holistic herbal tinctures and oxymels and tea blends, things for your immune system. Few incense and sage here and there. I do make jewelry, but I haven't really been tapped into that creative space lately. I'm currently working as a travel nurse. I work in a female prison. So I've been doing that as well. And I'm just loving me right now. I've actually just recently in the past 2 months left a almost 2-year relationship. And I would say a lot of that relationship was great. We had wonderful, beautiful times. Some of it was also, I felt stifled and held back, and I felt like I was dimming my light, and I felt like I needed to be something that I was not. So I had to get back to me and say, hey, I can't please somebody so much that I began to lose myself. So that is why I am currently single, and I plan to stay that way. I may have a conversation or, a woman have needs if I need whatever, but I really I'm not seeking a relationship in this moment. And right now I'm kind of just getting back to me and loving on me.
Yes. That's a beautiful phase. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful phase in life. So when it comes to, you know, your journey that you are on right now, are you dating? Are you just, you know, meeting people and letting it
I'm
just
open to date. I'm open to date. I ain't on nobody dating websites. I ain't on Facebook dating. I ain't doing none of that. If I meet somebody and a connection is genuine, that's how I will consider a date. Like I want divine connections, divine interactions, divine alignment. Like I'm okay with meeting someone and it's like, yeah, you know, this person, that energy, it feels good to me, and I will explore that. I'm not like actively looking for anything. I'm not, and I feel like I don't seek anything. It's gonna find me, whatever's meant for me. So, but yeah, I'm chilling. You know, I'm open to it, but I'm not. It ain't no official like, oh, I have to go on this many dates or I want to be in a relationship. I'm good.
Okay. I want to back up a little bit because this is a private room. So,
okay.
We have a question also.
Yeah, I got it. And I'll ask that when we get back to Fee. So Dante, you said that you told us what you were looking for or what you would like in a relationship. Are you monogamous? Are you polyamorous?
I'm single and I have not been yet in a polyamorous relationship. I'm very open to doing so. I would like to, but if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna try to force it. I got a whole life to live. Because in days like some people, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna move on with life. But I'm open to it. I know why I'm open to it. Like I know why I'm open to it is just because I see a lot of great Black women out there, and I still think they should have to go through life by themselves. And just doing the numbers, I know there's not enough Black men to go around. And that's just being real. Like I know what, I can say it. People may not believe it. I can say like the goal is not because I'm thinking about sex. But some people, no matter what I say about that, that's what they got in their head, and that's okay. I know my heart intention, but that's where it comes from. Did I answer that question?
Yep, you definitely did. You definitely did. Okay, Fee, I'm coming back to you, and we do have two questions for the ladies. But for you, are you monogamous or are you polyamorous?
I have not yet to be in a polyamorous relationship. I wouldn't mind trying it. Like, I mean, it makes sense to me. Like, if I feel like I'm a very free spirit, free person, and a lot of my energy is very contagious. And not saying I need to share myself with everyone, but why? Some people, why do I have to be just for, so I'm open to it.
Yep, you are a whole vibe. I can attest to that. So you definitely are. So
Quiet.
Quiet. Okay, so we had
take a sip on that.
We had two questions for the ladies. The first question was, my question is, can a first date be at Applebee's?
I'll answer first. I'm not gonna say I don't care where the date is, but I mean, I would like a first date to just be textbook. I want a place and space where we can converse. I need to talk to you. I need to be able to get to know you better. Like, that's what I feel like a first date is for. And I feel like you can sit down at Applebee's or it don't matter where, and I mean, I don't know what's good there. I ain't been there in a minute. I'm sure it's something I can find to eat. It's something I can find to eat.
I don't have a problem with going for
a nice
Applebee's.
drink.
I feel like that question right there is why we have the nonsense that's going on
back and forth
social media right now. Because you literally, who was that just said we could go to the park? We could go
right.
That was Ro.
So like it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what group of women Lil Terry thought he was talking to, but I mean, it was kind of already.
Yeah, because we can. I'm down. That's the same with Fee. Like it doesn't. I don't care if it's as long as it's someplace that I know I can grab me a drink and just chill and have a conversation.
I think that's some bougie chicks. That's some chicks that have a higher standard and you probably shouldn't even be talking to them if you want to take them to Applebee's. I don't know.
Right. Right. No,
Yo, honestly,
that's how I don't know.
All those chain restaurants to me are trash. Not for dating, just food wise and prep wise. Especially when you know how to cook. Dinner. Especially when you know how to cook. You go out to eat and be like,
eat dinner any day.
Right.
Any day. Cook me dinner. Any day.
I used to use it as a test. I used to I was, because I'm vegan, and so when I would tell ladies that I was vegan, I would be like, "Hey, I can cook you some food," and they'd be like, "I cook you a whole dinner if you want," and they just be like, "I ain't gonna do that. Like, I ain't want to eat like that. I ain't for it," and it was wouldn't hear from because they really didn't want to eat like that.
That is a requirement for me. If my man can't cook, ain't no need talking to me.
Right.
For him to cook.
That is a prerequisite.
To me, that's
I live in the kitchen.
That is a prerequisite. I feel
you gotta know how to cook. For real, because we both know how to cook. Because
he ain't gotta cook all the time,
right?
But he got to know how to cook,
right?
He got how to cook.
And he need to be clean.
I'm not cooking. That don't mean I don't know how to cook, but I'm not cooking like
you're not cooking, Rob.
Look, that's Ro and Tiffany. They two peas in the pod.
I am not cooking.
I'm not.
Ro and Tiffany need them chefs.
Now I've been cooking more.
What's your favorite dish to make?
Baked chicken.
No, we like the smothered pork chops is probably that. Yeah.
Ooh, wait,
I'm telling the truth.
Wait. We need to know what's going on. Look, she know.
That's what
she like. What's her favorite dish to cook? Nothing. Nothing.
I said my favorite dish to make was smothered pork chops.
I don't eat pork chops. So.
Yeah, she doesn't. She don't eat pork chops, so of course. But yeah,
so that's why I said baked chicken.
I've been cooking more.
She be cooking other stuff now.
I do. I be cooking. See, y'all be thinking that I don't cook. I do cook.
Sometimes I get her to catch that too.
Yeah. Who is Little Terry? Why he keep asking little ass questions? Little Terry. Little Terry.
He said, "Can a man pay for a park date that only costs $15?"
Well, if he want to, or he can
go to the store and buy some finger sounds, get some bottle of champagne. I get some paintbrush. Get a little pin in that basket.
Let me tell you something. It's about intention. It's not about how much this costs. How much this costs. How do you make me feel? If you are genuine with what it is that you're doing, and I don't care if you got a nickel. Like if it's like for me, but I'm not all women.
It's not the amount.
Yeah, it's not the amount. It's a lot of single people on here with demands. That's crazy.
It's not the amount. It's not the amount, but
who listed some demands?
It's not.
You maybe talk about in general.
I'm
not sure.
That's what
I guess
social media
us wanting a man that
they
can
think
cook
about
the
the
man. I
amount.
don't know.
So it sounds like people need to get away from social media and date.
They do.
Yeah, go back.
They need to stop letting social media set standards for them.
Genuinely, divine connections. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, going back to traditional dating of meeting people face to face.
I do think social media has if you play your cards right with it, you can meet some great people. But you gotta really realize that they are basing. Let me give this disclaimer. I have programmed apps and websites, so I know how to write algorithms. So I know how they're doing all of this in the background. They know what other people are doing, so they're trying to use it on you. So you got to really go out of your way to let them know. You can't fall for the balloon popping episode or something. You got to change it quick because you keep watching it. They were like,
it's gonna come back.
They watched this 0.25 seconds longer than they did about the happy couple.
Right.
And so
it's gonna keep coming up.
They'll keep coming up like,
so that's couple. I keep seeing what these crazy women doing out here in the dating world.
Or the crazy.
The algorithm is literally the law of attraction.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's literally the law of attraction. Literally. What you give attention to,
Right.
It's gonna come back, and it's gonna keep coming back, and it's gonna
They
keep
know
coming
what kind
back.
of women I'm attracted to and everything. They
Literally.
know like, oh, you took a little bit longer to scroll on that woman. So
Right.
okay.
Show
They know
more
what they're
women
doing.
like
Give
her.
you more of it.
Yeah, exactly. Then
Yeah. And so that can really go against you if you keep searching for the wrong people and keep dealing with the wrong people, but you keep looking at them on social media and they're gonna keep putting you.
But what's the wrong people though? Because I'll go back to even say when you searching, or not even searching, when you want someone or certain type of person, shouldn't you become certain
That
like
person.
that? Shouldn't you become what it is that you want to attract?
You
Because
should.
we are what we attract.
You should.
So
Not all people know that lesson, unfortunately.
yeah.
Not all know.
Because if you keep attracting the same type of stuff, at some point you gotta look like, hey, wait a minute. I'm the common denominator. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
Like, what is it do I need to change? Or what is it that it could be something from your past that you just keep reliving, you know? So
that's hard to do. That's very hard to do. I know I had to do it. I'm sure all of us have had to do it. I've had to do it. It don't feel too good when you look in the mirror sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So Donella, you spoke up. You spoke up about where to go. So I wanted you to come on because you can bring a whole different perspective of being a lesbian. So when it comes to like, what do you look for?
I'm a lesbian.
Girl, please.
That's why she said it's complicated.
Girl. She has said every episode that she won't even kiss.
She said, let's be honest.
That part.
He
That
don't
part.
want nothing to do with no woman in any sexual way. So y'all do not believe what she just said at all. The first time, do not believe nothing she just said.
Wait, what happened?
She don't want to see no poom poom ever.
Okay? At all.
She don't want to see no poom poom ever. Okay. No. So from I guess from your perspective, what are you looking for? How long have you been single?
I've been single for like 2-3 years. You know, woman is her personality. I go by her personality. I don't judge a woman by how they look, you know, how they dress. Just be you. Just be yourself. Like, I like communication. We could go out. I mean, I like being a little romance. I like him. He got flowers. It's a edible arrangement come to your door. Do stuff like that. We go to a picnic. We go out to eat sometime, you know. But my biggest thing is loyalty. You gotta be loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Most women is not like that. Feel me?
What does loyalty mean to you? Go a little deeper.
Loyalty is don't do nothing behind your back. No, be faithful. Is it just me and you? Let it just be me and you. Not, I'd rather be 100 with each other. It's not 50-50 to me. I'd rather just us meet like there.
Giving
like
100.
there.
Both of y'all giving 100%.
Yes. The 50-50.
I have a question.
Give me halfway.
With the lesbian scene, do you find that there's as much cheating and dishonesty is going on with lesbians as women have with men?
Yeah, because some females, I'm gonna be honest, some females they do be lying about they're not talking to their ex-females, but they do. They don't know that you will find out. Me personal, it's just one woman I dated, but she didn't know. I know she was still dealing with her ex. I'm not stupid. I put two and two together because ain't no way in the world you're gonna make up a name talk about what she call her? Oh, this is Red Sausages. I'm like, what? What name is that? You know she was talking to somebody else.
That's like when Pizza Hut called at 2 a.m.
I know.
Yeah, that's
we got your delivery.
That's why I'm cautious now of who I'm talking to and who I'm dating because I don't want that negativity or the that type of stuff coming around me, and I be feeling some type of way. What? Okay, so you want to deal with me, but you still talk to your ex.
And that's where trust in yourself comes, like in discernment and listening to your intuition, because we all have that. We all have intuition and gut. When you know something don't feel right, it don't be right. 99.9% of the time, that shit ain't right.
It's right.
Yeah,
Right.
and funny thing
And we go against that shit.
Follow
Like,
your instincts the first time. I've learned that the hard way. Follow your instincts the first time.
Then the funny thing is, the girl came right to her house, and the girl stood right there. I'm like, she lucky how you knock up on her out. But I said, no, I'm gonna be nice. But you know me, I wouldn't care. I'm gonna flip you over.
I'm like, why would you even allow somebody to bring you down to that level? Moving on next, because somebody else out there that's for you that ain't got to do all of that extra shit.
That's why I'm patient. So come along, you know. God got me. You feel me?
Got you.
Patience is the key.
Got you. Okay, it sounds like heterosexual relationships. I mean, I said, well,
it doesn't. It don't matter.
It's all there you go. I was about to say no. I can't say that either, because we got a
no. What I'm saying is with
all
the
relationships,
loyalty part, right?
Yeah.
We
so
human.
It's a human thing.
It's a human thing. It's not even about if you were a man, female. It don't matter. Male.
Yeah.
Right. So, Miss Rowe, tell us, because I know you have a lot of songs about relationships, and like the one that we heard. So tell us, for you, how long have you been single, and what are you looking for?
I've been single 4 years, and I'm like Fee. I'm basically on vibes. Like, I'm not one of those people who want to be on dating apps and stuff, because you can't really feel a person on a dating app. But I'm single because I don't leave my house. Like, if I'm not performing, I don't leave the house. This is my safe space, my comfort, my zen. So I can't meet somebody at home. So that's one thing. The other thing is, when you do meet people nowadays, everybody wants to be friends with benefits. Nobody really wants relationships. And I'm not one of them people who just give my coochie away just because you cute. So yeah, that don't work for me. And then the other thing is, I'm like Danella. Like, with me, it's not so much about being faithful. Like, I don't have a problem necessarily with sharing, but I need you to be loyal to me. Like, which means you got my back no matter what, no matter who, whatever. Like, I need to know we in this together. I don't want to know, like, just because you met Tamika last week and her coochie was good, that you ready to jump ship, and go somewhere else, because, like, I need to know this is us. So I don't want a relationship. I want a partner. Doesn't have to necessarily be one partner. I'm open to who loves me, who wants to be with me. And yeah, we go from there.
Yeah.
So if y'all package deal, Rose said she open.
Be careful of them package deals now. That's a whole nother beast.
Definitely, we have to meet. Like, I'm one of them people, like, you can have Tamika, but have her on the other side of town. We're not living together. I don't want to know nothing about her. She can't come to my house. I'm not going to her house. Like,
not spending holidays together.
No, none of that.
So, question, Ro, when you deal with something like that, how do you make sure that y'all safe, health-wise?
You can't even get a pie chart nowadays, because the scammers have figured out a way to, up. Yeah, I found that out. Well, I was to a friend of hard.
You can't even be like, let me see your my chart, because somebody could just pull up any shit.
Right. They changing stuff or whatever. So once you get tested with each other, like, you just have to, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying about the loyalty part, because if you're loyal to me, you're going to make sure
then you're going to make sure you wrap up or do it. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. Time out. Time out. So instead of going to get fixed whatever is wrong, they paying somebody to hack their My Chart to say that they're STD free, so they can continue to live with the STD and pass it on.
And the STD.
So the thing is,
or they don't even have one.
Thank you, Queen, because I needed to come back to
it.
I don't want to go to the doctor. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to go to the doctor and have these people testing me and doing all this stuff.
Oh,
and it's easier for my homeboy just to, put some numbers in and some words.
Oh, no.
Negative.
Oh, so they're not even going to the doctor.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And herpes because the dude she was with lied on his My Chart.
He said, damn, they sabotaged My Chart.
It's bad.
I'll be like, bitch, let me see you log the fucking.
I need you to log in.
You gotta send us a screenshot. I just send me and log in.
I don't want to see no screenshot. I don't want to see no photo.
No. I need you sitting right beside me. Oh my God.
You need to look at that shit too,
God.
Give me paperwork. Let me see your paperwork. I'm not touching you. Give me paperwork.
Oh my goodness. What about going? So I've gone like that before, not wearing protection. I've actually asked to go to the doctor with my new partner. Like that, we've included that in our case.
Absolutely. It should
Right?
be.
Yeah. Like,
go
matter of
together.
fact, that could be like our third date.
Right? Yeah. Like it's part of the date.
Because we getting it in on the first date. We're not waiting until the third date. Like people aren't even getting to know each other. Like for me, I intentionally tell people my stage name. I don't tell people my government name. So if you don't have the follow-up questions like is that short for such and such, is that your real name? If I say I got kids and you don't ask how many, like I got a job and you don't ask where I work, like I need you to follow up questions. So it's like they don't even want to get to know you. They just want to know enough about you so they can get in there. So you're not getting to second and third dates because by the second date I done gave you some. So now when you come over, every time you come over, you expecting to get it in. You ain't trying to have real life conversations with people.
So you're not dating.
Right. Yeah, y'all not dating.
Y'all just getting it in.
Exactly. Y'all just
that's it.
I don't see nothing wrong.
You can't be throwing her.
And they say, and I know a lot of guys.
Well, that's what I never said. You can't be giving up your booty cat then.
Yeah, I don't want the female to say, "Hey, come on, let's go." No, girl, I'm not having sex with you. We can wait. Hold on. That baby know you fat. You hot pot. You'll be all right. You better put some ice down there.
You said you don't
I say ice.
You want to deal with a woman that's gonna give it to you on the first one.
Nah, I don't want no first date coochie.
You don't want no first date coochie?
Nah, I don't want no first date.
Baby, I'm not giving you no first date coochie either.
All right, I want to wait till like at least 2 or 3 months, then we can get it on. That right there can make it special. You feel me?
I ain't waiting no 2 or 3 months. I ain't
even starting with you.
It don't gotta be the first night.
How long you gonna wait?
It ain't gonna be 2 to 3 months. Though.
How long you gonna wait? 60 days? 40 days?
60 to 90 days. Look,
what's that? Steve Harvey said was a 90-day damn rule.
90 days.
Yeah, 90-day rule.
Oh, it ain't no rule. Like when I tell you, I flow with the vibes. Like
when the universe say do it,
I can feel it. Like I literally can feel whether it's.
I actually had sex with a person and literally started to feel sick, and I knew that was my body, and that was the universe. Like, nah, get up out of there.
That means
I listen.
Y'all changing energies, and y'all don't want that on a first date. I don't want that either because once we exchange energy, I was like, damn.
Somebody's a good guy friend of mine. He was like, "Look, if she gonna give it up to me on the first date, she gonna give it up to the next dude on the first date." So, like, nah, that's what he said to me. He said, "If she gonna do it, she gonna do it to me."
That's the rule I taught my son. Told my son.
Yeah, a lot of people say
but
that.
you're not that special. Because if she wanted to give it to you on the first date, like 9 times out of 10, she gonna try to give it to somebody else. I was like, so You go like a hoe, a lady like a lady, and a woman like a woman.
I want
But
the
just,
men.
but
What
okay,
men?
so I got a question. Just because she gave it up on the first date, does that make her a hoe?
Not necessarily.
No.
Guys would say that's just a woman that knows what she wants. But
Yeah.
to me, it's like a lot of people are giving it up just because it's like, for some reason, these women out here and think that I got the best coochie in the world. So kind of like I want to lock my spot in, so I'm gonna give it to them just to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I lock my spot.
Oh yeah, I second that. Donella is a good woman.
Yeah, I care. I would
She
care.
is.
I would care about a woman. It's about 50-50. So for do like surprises, give her flowers, teddy bear. You know, I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is. So if ladies, if y'all open to dating a woman, yes, I can say she is an outstanding person, a great mom, and outstanding woman. Sure bet right there. Promise.
I second that. She's a good person. Yes.
Yep, she is.
I could be your teddy bear tonight.
Donella, you got a strap?
Ooh.
Now
Put you
you
off
know
guard
she
with that
do.
one, huh? Put you off guard with that one.
Now you know she do.
I had one, but my ex-girlfriend took it.
Oh, okay. So you gotta get you a new one.
See,
You need to let her keep that.
I only get the scrap on if she wants the scrap on. She don't. I can use my hands and my mouth.
Okay, gotcha.
Whatever she wants, I'll do it.
That's what you give. Okay. Are you a touch me not?
I like to be touched.
Okay.
What the hell is a touch me not?
Tell her what a touch me not is.
Yeah.
Women that don't want to be touched and look. I want to be touched, baby. Please me.
Okay, so I got a good friend, and she said that she's a virgin and she's never been,
penetrated.
And she don't like a woman to go down on her or none of that. And so that is that what they call that?
No, touch me not. No, touch me not. They don't like. I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's probably a wide range, and this is just what I heard because I've had women. They don't. You can't put your fingers in there. Ain't no ain't no penetration.
Right.
None of that.
I want to feel her mouth and her tongue.
Okay.
Then after she done pleasing me, I'm gonna right please her. Put my heart in bed.
Okay, Donella. Hey, back. We can call her a Big D in the house now.
Ooh,
Big D in the house.
Big D.
Big D.
Big D.
I have a side question. So, and then I'm gonna go because P did it. Or shouldn't you get a new strap with each woman? You shouldn't just have one. Right?
I just let her take it. I'm gonna get another one eventually. If I'm feeling down through with she prefer a scrap on, I'm gonna get one for her.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick it out.
Okay, it's not like you have one for every relationship. You get one for each woman, right?
Yes.
Okay, I need to.
I want to keep using the same strap on the same woman. That's
yes, yeah. Well,
So
I mean, guys use the same.
So if I break
them, then put some vinegar on it.
I hate you. I hate you so much right now.
No, she did use that dark antibacterial.
I don't know.
What's his response?
I don't use them. I'm just saying.
Secondhand.
That's what they say.
She can't just use the dude white.
No secondhand strap.
No.
I'm going with a full backpack. What you mean? What you want to do? Handcuff? Well, how you want to do this?
Oh, like me some handcuffs now. All right, now.
Gotta be a little freaky to do with me. So we could do it in a parking lot behind a full line. How you want to do this?
In the Mexican restaurant?
You sure can. I'm afraid. I don't care. You got one life to live. Get it on.
Mexican restaurant.
Donella, what you a Scorpio?
No, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you a Cancer like me? Yeah, we freaks too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in the restaurant. It's like, baby, I'm like, what? Let's go in the bathroom for a few minutes. Hold on, keep the foot right here.
In the bathroom.
It's 3 Cancers on here. Roll Cancer,
Is the
Bro a Cancer, I'm a
We're not
Cancer,
doing it.
Janella a Cancer.
That's nasty.
is the bathroom clean? I'm close.
It's about this, but it's really about the Capricorns.
He said top.
Been
Right,
on the
Tim?
camera all
Thank you.
night, and she was
Right,
like,
Tim?
"Nah."
Your Capricorn ass Mike over there working while you supposed to be on the podcast, just like a damn Capricorn. He over there editing pictures and shit.
How you know?
He is. He is.
Y'all Cap and Capricorns can stay where you is.
He is.
He said, "Yo,
But wait, how they are polarity though? Like
You
they
say what?
literally the opposite on the chart. Not behind
But-
Fool Lion.
yeah, I sure did. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't care how many cars roll past. I'm gonna get it all.
This is not in the bathroom. This is not a bathroom. That's no.
Virgos and Capricorns and Pisces.
That's a no for you.
Oh, and Aquarius, definitely. Aquarius is number one.
Yeah, I don't fuck
number
with
one for
Aquarius. I don't
what?
fuck with
One.
a male Aquarius.
Number one
She's
for
had-
what?
She's had bad. She's had bad.
She's
had bad experiences.
They good for a
can't take it
good time. They good
And I-
for a good time, but other than the good time,
And I don't really want no Virgo again.
You
Either.
just had some bad experiences with those signs.
no,
huh?
everybody around me is an Aquarius, and some of them are not on a sexual level, romantic level. My son is an Aquarius. It's just the way that they think, like the way that they process certain stuff.
Yeah.
Like
My
they
daughter's
cool.
an Aquarius.
I need me a good old Scorpio, a Taurus,
I'm with you. I'm with
a
you, bro.
Scorpio, a Taurus. I could do a
Ugh.
Capricorn. It
I would
depends
never
on
date
the
another
moon.
Taurus.
Oh,
You said
no.
what?
Never date a
This is
Taurus.
not
What's
another
your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh,
would
well, yeah.
never-
Okay,
I would
so
never
I
you.
can date a Taurus because they like to eat. They like to cook.
And that is a requirement. That is a
Right.
prerequisite.
So air signs go better with the fire signs. The water signs go better with the earth signs. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So that's something else to talk about. Is everyone here into signs and finding out a person's sign before they?
I need to know. I'm asking
got
you
to
that when
know.
I first meet
I
you.
want to know.
And
I have had men
people,
be like, "So you not gonna talk to me because I'm a
You
fucking
right, absolutely right. I'm going to.
I don't really
no,
know.
I'm gonna go a little deeper because I know about the whole chart. I want to know the moon. I want to know
Yeah.
the rising. I want to
I
know
will, yeah. There you go.
your Venus and your Mars, how you love and all of that. So
Mhm.
I
I
won't
need to know what
judge
your
just off
north
of that.
node is. That's
I
what
want the
really
north node. I want the south node.
Yeah.
I want the Chiron.
Damn.
Yeah.
But my thing is, even though my moon's my sun sign says I'm a Cancer. I have so many Gemini placements in my chart.
Right.
That's
So
my
you-
person. That's who I am.
Right.
And I was born on the cusp, so I could be either one.
Oh yeah.
It depends on the day, because I'm actually, I'm a Scorpio rising too, so that kind
Me
of
too.
Yep. That kind of changes things, and I'm learning as I get older how they coincide with each other.
Right.
Like the Cancer and the Scorpio is why my music is sexual. Like that's that part of an aspect of me. But everything else is like, nah, I'm good on it.
Okay.
Yeah, same for me with the like I'm a Cancer, but everybody be like, oh, Cancer's crybaby or they this, they that. I have a lot of fire Sagittarius energy in my chart, so I'm very fiery. Although I have water too, but I'm a fire energy as well.
And I'm a Leo moon.
Wow. That's a lot.
I
I
got
say I saw your face kind of go.
Look,
and
Virgo
all that
says
stuff.
my north node is Leo. It's so much fucking fire in my chart, and yo, they be like, "Why you?" Literally, too much fire in my side.
What do you think, Dante? It don't look like you're in the sign.
Me, I'm not as like that's not what I get asked questions all the time, and so especially a lot of the women I tend to be attracted to, they be asking those questions all the time. They be asking like, "What time
Asking
you
all
born?"
them questions,
and I'll answer them. But for me, I be wondering more about like what makes you feel special like what's your love language, what makes you feel hurt or offended. I try to learn that immediately, because then I can know how to sort of navigate, because you start to understand where someone's insecurities come from. So that way you can help, if you want to see a relationship, how you can help potentially them grow from one stage to another, where to be patient, but also how to keep them encouraged as you just get to know them. And so like that kind of stuff I like to know really quick. I'm a little bit slower on, I get asked the question all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's why
I think you get asked the question. Go ahead, bro.
That's why they're asking you those questions, because depending on, like, some girls even ask you what time you was born so they can look at your actual chart.
Oh yeah, they do.
Why they do that? Because all of that stuff that you just said that you want to know about a woman,
Right. That's
we
what I
can
was
look
about
at
to
your
say.
birth chart and see it automatically. That's figuring anything out automatically there.
Yeah.
So
All
what
the
happens
stuff
if you
that
don't know what
just
time you was
talked
born?
about, Dante,
I
So
know.
you can literally
You don't
read
have
that
to know the
through
actual
the chart.
time that you were born. You have to know either whether it's closer to, if it was AM or PM, number one, or if it was closer to like certain times.
The only reason why the time matters is for your rising, because the rising, that planet moves every 2 hours. So if you don't know the time, then you could be it'll be falsely represented. But everything else is pretty much accurate, as long as you know the place and the date and the year and all of that.
Yeah.
So
Like
only
me,
thing
I was born on a cusp. So if I was born at 4:10 p.m. If I'd have been born at 4:10 a.m., I would have been a Gemini. But because I was born in the p.m. and like she said, every 2
12
hours,
hours. The moon,
then I was a Cancer, born into the Cancer.
Got you. So, yeah, I was born at like 1:15 a.m.
How do you okay, for someone that wants to understand all of what y'all just said, because everything you just said sounded Chinese to me, how does somebody, if they want to learn about those things when it comes to relationships, how does someone even begin to learn about those
things? So I mean, personally, I'm working on doing this for people, but until then, you literally can you need to do your research. So I'm gonna show you this book.
I was gonna say there's so much information out there. I need something more direct. So much information. It's too much information.
This lady, her name is Jane Spiller. Who coughing?
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna even say what kind of cough that sounds like.
Tell you to come pick it up and everything.
Look, you need some mullion? I got them herbs and stuff that I told y'all I got.
Right.
Yeah, hit me up after. So Jane Spiller, she's a astrologist, and I think she's now ascended now, but she literally has astrology books for every part of your moon, the North Node, all of that. It tells you about the love, how you love, where you came from, like your North Node, South Node. But that's how you learn. You literally have to look it up and read and get your birth certificate first. If you get your birth certificate and you know what time you was born, that's great. If you don't know the time, then at least know, the place. So because if you born in Germany versus US, the planets are aligned differently, meaning that you have a different setup for your.
So is there like a chart with your date and the time and the
literally
region, and it has all of that?
Yes.
There are websites that you can plug in the information.
Birth chart, like Google birth chart, and it will come up with a bunch of sites that will literally give you all
and
of
then
that.
You cross-reference and make sure they're consistent.
Compatible with who you're not compatible with. It'll tell you all that stuff.
Literally.
Now you're talking about paying for extra stuff.
You might have to. A really good app. I like CoStar. I like Time Passages.
That's what I was just going to say. I got CoStar.
I have Time Passages as well.
I got Time Passage.
Yeah, like
what are those?
I love astrology. Those are apps.
Those are apps.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. They have a free version, and of course, if you want to pay something, you can too. So
and most of them with the pattern with Time Passage, you can actually put in your friends' birth dates and time
and see. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that.
Right.
Like even if y'all should be doing business together,
yes,
this is not the time.
I was about to say it's not even all about relationships. like a romantic relationship. It'll tell you about where you should be at in your life, what type of stuff you should be pursuing. Like, what is it on this type of year and this time, like literally when I tell you it go deep.
It goes deep.
And what are the name of the 2 apps y'all are talking about?
It's 3.
Okay,
Cold
what are they? Cold, like hot cold?
CO. Cold.
CO.
Like CoStar. The Pattern. And Time Passages. Time Passages is probably a little more advanced. People might read that one and not know if you ain't into astrology yet. You're gonna be like, what that mean?
Right.
You're gonna be looking up words. So I would start with CoStar and the other one.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that's something that I've talked to you, Fee, Ro. Yeah, I talked to Kashawn, Queen as well. Just about what all that stuff you said. I remember we did that on the way to Atlanta. We did it, and it was really interesting. I don't remember it, but it was really interesting. And I know that's something that Queen is really big into as well. So she'll ask me in a minute what somebody's birthday is and all that kind of stuff. And I know you do that too, Fee. So
I do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good.
I like what he said. He said totally into astrology about a person. If you believe in the 4 seasons, literally, then you should be in tune with astrological signs. Yeah.
I have a girlfriend. We don't speak often. We were friends in high school, but we both are our own time passage. And when either one of us are going through something in life, we get the little notification. Yeah. And she'll send me a little text message or just like, hey, get ready, or just a word of encouragement. You just
okay. I want to do that.
Yeah,
I really want to do that. Okay, sounds good. So, Dante, are you single now because you're still on that learning yourself journey, or why do you think you're single like today?
Good question. As far as right now, it's just timing, right opportunity. That's really what it is. There are things, of course, I have goals for. Like, I'm really big. Like, I don't like spend a lot of energy talking about, but like when I be a young lady, I would tell them, "Excuse me, here, this is the back." The first thing that
she like brother.
Right. You're not paying attention.
Right.
You supposed to be hitting me.
What did you say about my brother?
Yeah, she's in a good mood right now.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? What was the question again?
Why you single?
Why do you feel you're single right now?
Yeah, it's just find the right person, people who align with the goals and missions I want to do in life. Like, every person wants to like have a homestead and be eating like real healthy and one guy who has emotional intelligence. Some don't want that. Like some like nah. And so that it comes down to different stuff like that. Just right opportunity. I'll be busy helping out family stuff too. Like you can tell right now, I'm not. Some women can't deal with that. That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. They could always find someone else. My sister could only find one brother, and I'm currently right now the only one.
And it's gonna be somebody who's gonna be like, "Oh my God, that is a family man." Do you see how he loves?
I was about to say that you showing good qualities doing what you're doing right now.
I appreciate it.
Very much, very patient, very kind.
Because that shows that you will be just as patient with her.
Oh yeah, because for my sister, it takes a lot. Like, the average child takes a lot less patience than what a child who's nonverbal has autism. Like, that's a lot. So like once the kid's acting up, feel like, man, that's nothing. Let come here. What did mom say? So
Dante, you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm great with them. Like, people be pulling me to like either mentor their kids or something like going wrong. They be like, "Hey, can you come over and?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me go do it."
Right.
Like I love children. I can't wait I look forward to having them.
There you go. I love how
children.
you change that language real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. Like I look forward to it. So I can wait to the right
Right.
time it.
Right.
Because of course, like I would like, depending on the person or the the people that come into my life, it may determine. I'm open to. It makes it real easy for the concept of what I like wanting a polyform relationship. There may be some women that got children, and I'll be glad to be able to make sure she's not having to do it by herself, because that's a lot to do by yourself. Especially when you got like boys and stuff. Like that's a lot. Boys can be, you do them right when they're younger, real easy as they get older. But if you don't like, they don't got the fear instilled in them.
They don't have the
discipline. Mike, like I don't know about that.
Wait, Mike. Wait.
Early. It's, yeah.
Well, I have all
What was that, Mike?
Nah, I have all sons, and regardless of
you raise the age, it doesn't matter what you instill in them.
How you raise them, how you instill in them. I have my oldest son is going to be 25 on Monday, and he just took a path that I didn't see. I didn't teach you that.
Right.
I didn't raise you like that.
Right.
So you could be great, raise them the right way. Once they become like adults and stuff like that, they're gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing is, and that's and this thing is, I think at the end of the day, is that you can't control your children. You can't choose, but at the end of the day, it's like
we're not here to control them. We're here to guide them.
Yeah,
that's right.
And so even with your your 25-year-old son may have went down a different path than what you raised them to do, doesn't mean you're a bad father.
For sure.
And so on. It's just, they're grown adults that make a decision. And so I just wanted to throw that in there.
I'm never gonna like disown him or anything. Like I'm there for him, whatever he do. It's just he took a path that I didn't think he would have taken.
It never.
I'm not saying it's a bad or exactly.
Yeah.
Some parents, I never know, because some parents that could be a deep thing downside. So I thought I would take a little moment to.
No, that's good, because I actually dealt with that for a moment where I was like, dang, I failed my son. But I realized now, even with us doing family therapy now, I didn't fail him. Those was his choices. He fell to the peer pressure.
And to add to that, you did all what you could do from the place that you could do it. Like this is what I know. This is what I know. And this is what I did with it. And I tell my children that all the time. Like I may not have been the best mom, but I did what I had to do with what I had.
Right.
That's right.
That's what I did the best with what I had. Like
give us grace.
Like look, because if I had what I had right now, looking back, things would have been crazy different. But I've grown, and I was raising me, and you was raising me too.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's with every relationship, even me being a single man. If my ex, because I know she's not following me, she's married, she got kids and everything. But like, if she would have no idea of what mindset I have now. She'd be like, man, people grow,
right?
People learn and stuff. It's like, like my mom, like she shouldn't have done it all by herself. She did as much as she could as a single mother. And even my father was there actively. He couldn't have done everything. He wouldn't have known everything. And so I think it's great when we have empathy and consideration to our parents and to the people we say we have a relationship with. Because if you're in there for the long run, you'll see their growth. You'll see the opportunity, and you should have more skin in the game and more grace than the average person. So
love that.
Oh, I love the way this kind of came together at the end, and it's so
more pleasant.
I know, Fee, you said right now you're not really looking but open to it. So I'm assuming that's the reason why you're single now, because you're choosing right now, correct?
Yeah, I'm choosing. Yeah, like I just I need to be me, unapologetically. I have to be me, and there's certain things like, and to be honest, I know people may get offended. I don't even like the word compromise, because what am I compromising to?
Why should you have to compromise?
Right. And I like I said, I really feel like if I cannot be my inner childish self and be free and do all this around you, then I'm not being authentically me.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work. I'm pretending.
Unapologetically fee.
Unapologetically fee. I have to be.
Right.
And it feels so good to be able to be unapologetically me or fee.
Oh yeah.
It feels so good.
Yeah, because I'm a clown.
So good. And
if you know me, I'm a clown in a hat.
Having that in my life finally is just, it feels so good. So
my wife will tell you in a minute, we going somewhere, I might not want to sit next to you.
Yeah, like we gonna joke.
Unapologetically be.
Yes. Yes.
Like literally, we went to. I had a doctor's appointment.
It is permanent.
Like literally, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and she went with me. And when I came out from the back, I walked out there. I'm like, why does this whole waiting room smell like weed? The lady that went in right after me, and the person that came with her was out there, and the people in the waiting room looked at me. I'm like, truth is the truth.
Wow. Yeah.
Unapologetically me. My wife allows me to be me.
That's good.
And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Donella, I'm sorry, were you about to say something, Dante?
Oh yeah, I was going to say, and like I use like all these examples. Like someone should see, like when they see Fee, just being her regular self, they should be like, I like this. Like they should be excited and want to put more fuel on the fire, not say, hey, calm that down. Just
exactly.
Like they should be like, they should be just be able to sit back
contagious.
proudly and just be like,
your cheerleader.
Even if they're not like exactly doing it, they should be sitting back, be like, just happy to see them blossom, be themselves. So that was not being the exact thing. Sometimes it's.
It sounds like your sister's agreeing with us. I like it. You got your fan. You got your fan with you.
She's just
she is agreeing. She is loving this conversation. Okay, so Donella, for you, why are you single right now?
I'm patient. I rather wait for the right person to come along. Patience is the key. If you don't have patience, then that's not gonna work for you. Mm-hmm. When the right one comes, it's up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like it. Patience.
You got good answers.
I'm sorry. One more thing too, and it's just because I'm real big on there is a reason and a season. Everything ain't meant to last forever. You think about a tree. The tree has roots. The tree has a branch. The tree has branches. The tree has leaves. Every single season, things change. The roots are there. They're grounded, and you have those people in your life. And you have some branches. You have some leaves. It's great when it's there, and sometimes it may not be there, and the season has gone. And that's how I feel about relationships in life. Like I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is, and I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I know that I'm learning more about myself in that moment. But it may not be forever, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, does that feel good to be in that place now?
Hell yeah. Good. And I'm gonna forever stay in this place, and for whoever can't or is unable to feel or accept that from me, then maybe it's not for me.
Right.
And I'm okay with that as well.
Got it. This was a good conversation. This was a really good conversation. Kashonda,
I don't think we really touched on the actual topic. It was a great conversation.
Yeah.
We didn't really dig into the topic, so we may have to be continued to another day.
Yeah. Okay. We could do that. We kind of teetered.
No way.
Teetered.
What?
What do men and women really want?
What was it about?
What do men and women really want? So we made it personal.
I said what I want.
What do you want, Dante?
I don't know what all men and women want. I know what this woman wants.
I thought we did.
I know.
Well, I guess.
Specific to each guest.
We didn't.
Yeah, I see what. Yeah, so I guess we did.
But we can touch on it again. Maybe we can share some statistics and some marriage experts, say and maybe talk about it on that end. Definitely.
Maybe.
We're saying. Kashonda, you said this is complicated this week, so
we'll talk next week.
Yeah, we'll ask you next week.
We'll see what happens next week.
Should I ask you, why are you single right now? No,
it's only Monday. We'll see what happens on Thursday.
You said why?
Today, are you single right now? Why are you single?
Because of miscommunication.
Okay. Gotcha. Miscommunication. Communication is big.
It is.
It is. And I think that's one thing when it comes to dating that, and I'm not a phone person, but you have to know how people communicate. Y'all don't communicate the same way.
And I'm big on, if I say give me a moment and I don't want to talk right now, please give me a moment.
Yeah, respect myself.
I do, again, it's so much fire in me. I would talk about your dead mama.
Oh, so you that petty? You go below the belt.
I know. I will talk about your dead mama, but it's when I'm provoked.
Right.
So if I say, let's not talk about this right now. Let's not talk about it.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So communication breakdown. Okay. Well, so
we're both doing taking our appropriate steps to fix the toxicity within our relationship, within ourselves. So
okay. So we'll ask you.
That's good.
We'll ask you again next week. Okay. So Dante, tell everybody how they can find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms. So you can find, by Instagram, Dante DANTE.BLAND. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Mr.Dante.Bland. I have a website, but that's like business stuff, and this is my first and last name.
Okay, got it. Fee, how can everybody find you?
Fees Focus, FEEFOCUS. That's on pretty much all social media platforms. You can find my website through there as well, feesfocusjewels.com. And like I said, I offer holistic hair products, immune system, herbal teas, yoni steam things. I make jewelry, but really custom only right now. And yeah, get your immune system, get your body right. My children are now chiming in a little bit on what I'm doing. I have a daughter who is a vegan cook. She does sea mosses, and so she really tapped in, and she's my star seed. So she's
very nice. Your
oldest, that's a good thing.
This is my middle daughter.
Okay, your middle daughter.
Yeah. She cooks, vegan, alkaline, all of that. So
okay,
check her out too.
I'm mostly alkaline vegan.
You said what?
I'm mostly alkaline vegan.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I need to connect you and her then, cause that's what she is. She don't play about her stuff.
Yeah.
I done started eating meat and stuff again. I don't know. Sometimes my body go through like waves. Like sometimes I feel like I need more than it, but whatever. Ain't no judgment. Look, no judgment here.
Yeah, right. It's not. Look, I've only been doing 2 years, and I knew it's for me. It took time. I was wanting to do it years ago, so it took a while before I even can make a commitment. So when people say they're trying something out, I'm like, hey, don't rush yourself.
Right.
It took me years to think about this.
Right.
Donnella, tell everybody how they can find you.
Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Hello Ponder. That's where you find me with a picture with my dress.
Make sure it's her. Make sure you see her dress. Donnella Ponder. All right. Well, Queen, tell everybody how they can find you.
I think my name said.
It does. Nope, your name's not up for some reason. Our names are not
It's
up.
not?
No, I don't know why.
You gotta put it in.
Okay.
They're not showing. Okay, and then Mike, tell everybody how they can find you.
So I can be found at EG_media professionals on Instagram. On Facebook, you actually have to know me to find me. So I can tell
That
you the
part.
name, but if you don't know me, you're not gonna find me.
Right.
So EG_media professionals.
Got it. Okay, well, y'all know how to find us, The Private Room, on all platforms. Please make sure that you follow us here on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. We will see you next week, Monday, 8 p.m. Good night.
Peace and love. Peace.